Bananas have got what's known as Panama disease. So that's the second time Panama's come into the show
Panama
tonight.
Papers.
Yeah. And this threatens to wipe out all bananas on Earth, OK?
All bananas on Earth?
Yeah. The new virulent strain called Tropical Race 4, that's the Tropical Race 4 strain of Panama disease, is wiping out bananas all over the world. It was
Where's your evidence of this?
From my
banana journals.
No, my agricultural journal.
Okay.
It was first identified in 2013. It spread rapidly by spores carried in soil, on the shoes of farmers, or by storms. Okay.
Yeah.
And it is destroying banana crops in Southeast Asia.
One of the things I used to love seeing in the Caribbean, you would have seen this when you were there, is when you're driving through the sort of the jungles of the middle of the islands and stuff, and there's just all these banana trees.
Where was this?
In the Caribbean.
Caribbean, yeah, definitely.
Saw a load of them in St. Lucia.
Yes.
Growing everywhere, and kids playing cricket all over the place. We might talk about the cricket a bit later on.
Yeah.
And also, of course, in Jamaica.
Jamaica, that's right. Do you know how many bananas we eat in this country every year?
I would say 3 billion.
No, 5 billion.
Ooh.
But I'm close.
I was close.
But do you know another thing about a banana tree?
No.
It only ever yields one crop.
Does it?
Yeah, it never flourishes.
That's it?
Never flowers again.
Well, for 1 year?
Yeah.
Really?
Never flowers again.
What do they do with the trees then? Cut them down?
Yeah, they cut them down.
Right.
And they just regrow somewhere else,
Right.
and they have like
Well, I
plantations.
suppose it must be like a constant sort of recycling of the growing of the tree.
It is. They only ever give one crop, right?
Well, didn't you used to see the Fife Spoke coming in to Portsmouth Harbour?
Yeah, all the time. All the time. It's a big container ship.
Well, have you noticed it not appearing lately?
Well, I'm not there all the time, so it could be coming in the dead of night or something like that, for all I know.
Yeah, but I mean, there's plenty of bananas on sale. It's not as if it's being noticed at the moment.
Let me tell you, from Southeast Asia, it's now spread to Asia, Africa, the Middle East, Australia and Central America.
Really?
And there are fears now to make its way to South America, where the vast majority of the world's exported bananas are grown.
Yeah.
So they're not grown in the Caribbean, they're grown in South America. OK?
Right.
Now, in the 1950s, this came
just
up.
another ruse for us to pay more to buy bananas?
No, in 1950s, when Panama disease amongst bananas was rife, it completely wiped out the Gros Michel variety of banana.
Gros Michel?
Yeah.
Isn't that one of your ex-girlfriends?
No. And the fungus this time is targeting the Cavendish banana.
Oh.
Yeah.
I had no idea that bananas had names.
Oh, yes, they have. They do.
So what's the difference between a Gros Michel and a Cavendish, then?
The angle of the bend.
Really?
Yeah, seriously.
Are you sure?
Yeah, certainly. Yes,
Right,
definitely.
okay.
I know about bananas.
Right.
Now,
one's maybe more spotted than another.
55 million tonnes are grown and exported from tropical countries, Africa and South America. Experts have warned that the outbreak could be devastating. And that's in inverted commas. That means, Dr. Gert Kiemer.
So when they say devastating in inverted commas, that means not devastating, basically, doesn't it? You've seen that kind of writing before.
It means to emphasise it. Now, Dr. Gert Kiemer, an expert in global plant production from the Wageningen University. What's your problem?
Sorry, I've just seen a very funny tweet.
Oh, really? Would you like to share it with us?
On your last trip to Panama.
Let me have a look.
I just retweeted it.
That's not me, you idiot.
Well, it's your face.
Yeah, well, somebody's planting my face on somebody's gross body.
Yeah.
Right.
Sorry, what was the name of the university?
Right, it's Dr. Gert Kiener, an expert in global plant production from the Wageningen What's your problem? What's your problem with real names?
Wageningen?
Yeah.
Where's that, then?
It's in Holland.
Is it?
The Wageningen University in the Netherlands. What is your problem? I don't know. You see, I tried to get...
Are you sure that's how you pronounce it?
Yes, it's
a bit like that guy who plays for Newcastle, isn't it?
It's the Wageningen University in the Netherlands. He says we're back to the same situation as the last century.
What's the name of that guy who plays for Newcastle? Why?
I don't know.
No, but it sounds
I'm
like
not interested. I'm interested
well, he's
in...
Dutch.
You might be losing the whole of the world crop of bananas, and all you can do is,
Wijnaldum, that's his name.
Right.
Maybe he's from near there.
Hang on. Now, Dr. Kiemer says Cavendish is now collapsing...
Dr. Kiemer?
Yeah, Kiemer, I've told you about him. Cavendish is now collapsing and there is nothing to replace it. On top of that, many local cultivars or varieties are equally susceptible. OK?
Yeah.
What's your problem?
Well, it's just that some people are very smart on Twitter and they send me things that you've said with no comment.
Right.
For example, one from Gemma. What are bamboo socks made of?
Yeah, OK.
They're made of bamboo.
No, they're not made of bamboo. They're just called bamboo socks.
It's just called bamboo socks.
I don't know.
They're like Bumby tartan.
I'm dealing with clowns. Now then, this terrible disease is spread by infected plant matter and plantation workers and could cripple the global banana trade.
Is that in inverted commas? Could.
Eh?
Could. Is that in inverted commas?
Professor Alters Viljoen, the greatest fungus expert in the world at South... What is your problem?
I didn't know they had a league table for fungus experts. How do you know he's the greatest fungus expert in the world?
This is the way he's treated. Anyway, he's in South Africa's Stellenbosch University. And what is Stellenbosch famous for?
Well, it's famous for you being there and getting to the wine crates and getting completely bladdered.
It is probably the most luscious wine fields in the world, Stellenbosch.
Why would you say that?
Because I've been there and they are beautiful.
Well, you think it's more lush than the Loire Valley, for example?
I do, yeah.
Really?
Oh, there are thousands of acres of wine
fields.
Have
you ever been to the Loire Valley?
And I don't need to go to the Loire Valley. I've seen Stellenbosch, and they roll over hills.
So you're comparing it to everywhere else you've never been?
Down into valleys.
Well, that's what wine country is like.
Mountains.
Have you ever been to Napa Valley?
No, I don't want to go to Napa Valley. Anyway, look, it can be devastating. I see it as a huge problem.
In inverted commas.
It would be correct to seriously look at stopping the import of bananas and traffic from the affected areas. It seems harsh, but that looks like the only way out now.
Right.
See, we could be short of bananas in weeks.
I very much doubt it.